Yeah, we're going to learn a little bit about Ultimate this morning. What's involved, how expensive or inexpensive is the support and the sport. We're playing Ultimate this morning. Lots of fun on this Wednesday morning. We'll be right back. Yeah, you know, normally you talk about like fun in the sun, but what about fun in the rain, or really fun any time of year? We're talking Ultimate, and come on over, ladies. Hate to interrupt the fun, and it is fun. And you're not just throwing any kind of frisbee. You're not just throwing the frisbee. What exactly is Ultimate, Rena?
So Ultimate is a sport that's played on a grass field like the one that we're on here. There's 7 players on each side. So we've got the A team, say, and the B team, and you've got 4 men and 3 women, generally speaking, on the field at each time per team. And the idea is to throw the frisbee into an end zone, kind of like in football. So there's 4 cones set up in an end zone, and you want to catch the frisbee in the end zone to score. But you can't run with the frisbee. That's traveling. So you got to be making your passes to get them.
So it's a little bit like basketball, a little bit like football, a little bit like soccer.
Exactly.
And what do you need for the sport? More than just a disc?
Yeah, well, you do need a frisbee or a disc. It's pretty simple. We also use cleats to help us run on the grass. Any soccer cleats will do. And also a water bottle, stay hydrated.
So it's a fairly inexpensive sport to play. Yeah. Now, what about skills? How skilled do you have to be?
I'd say that, you know, some sort of cardio, you're going to be running a little bit here and there, going back and forth on the field. Sometimes there's jumping involved, sometimes there's throwing involved.
And at the very least, you got to be able to throw a disc. I'm going to attempt. We all know how I throw a baseball. These girls have seen a little bit of a preview. By the way, if you want to register for Ultimate, details coming up on your screen. We're going to take a little time out here on Breakfast Television. I wonder if Richard Detman could throw a disc. I bet you he probably could. We're going to take a little break here on BT. Let me start practicing. We'll be right back. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, and you know what? Learning from the best today. They actually just competed in the Worlds. We are getting a little Ultimate 101 with Traffic up next on BT. Not Traffic with Michelle, but Traffic with these ladies. Listen, you can't be living vicariously through me. You haven't seen me throw yet, but tell you what, we are getting lessons from some very skilled athletes here. We are talking Ultimate. Laura and Rena, let's get you on in here right now. First of all, Laura, who do we have back here right now?
Yeah, back here is just some of our teammates from our team Traffic. So we've got Katie, Maria, Ellie, and Jessica.
And what are they doing right now?
So right now they're doing a drill just to basically that practices some throwing skills. So practice throwing to a cutter who's running down the field. So just to work on our skills.
And everyone has different positions, right?
Yeah, it's true. So there are people that are more receivers. So they do a lot of running. They usually score goals in the end zone. And then you have people who are called handlers, and they do a lot of the throwing. So they can throw really far. They can do all sorts of different throws.
Okay, but let's talk about the throwing, Rena. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm not doing so well with the throwing. Give me some basics.
You're doing great, honestly. You've got lots of spin. So the first idea for the backhand, which is the outside throw kind of going this way, you want to have a really firm grip, and you want it to be kind of like it's a fist, right? And you have your thumb on the front edge. Some people like to put their index finger on the edge as well, just for more control. And so the idea is you want to get, you don't want to have lots of arm motion, but you want lots of spin on it, sort of whipping flick or wrist flicking motion. And then so lots of spin, and then that's how you get your distance on it.
But we're seeing like backhands, we're seeing, you know, and I think inadvertently I'm doing all those very complicated throws.
You know, you've got a very wide skill set of throws already.
All right, let me try to throw it one more time. Okay. By the way, there are positions for people like me, Michelle. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. I got to show this to you first. By the way, they're called Traffic because look at this. They got the merge. The merge there. Did you like how I diverted the pressure of throwing by showing you the traffic sign? All right, we've got lots more coming up. Oh, that was meant for you, Laura, clearly.
Well done.
A bit of a lesson, including a huck drill. We're going to learn what that is. And also, based on your skill set, or maybe in my case, my lack of skill, what position would work the best? We got those details coming up next. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Yeah, hanging out here at Memorial Park. And we're here with Team Traffic, by the way. Competed in the Worlds. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. That was in Italy.
Yeah.
Your team itself, how often do you practice?
We practice around three times a week.
Okay, and how many members on your team?
There's about 27 girls.
Yeah. Excellent. Now we've got obviously some of your team members here. What are they doing right now?
Yeah, so this is kind of like a one-on-one huck drill, we call it. So basically it's a chance for our defense to practice and also for us to practice our longer throws.
Now this is an elite team here, obviously. For anyone that's out there that is just sort of looking to get into it, how can they go about that?
Well, they can look on the website, VUL.ca, so that's Vancouver Ultimate League, and we're actually doing the Fall Turf League is starting in the next couple of weeks, so you can register up until September 17th. There's actually some beginner clinics actually happening this week, and they're free for beginners as well. So
good to know. Now, obviously, there's different positions, there's different skill sets. What would you say would be the criteria for each type of position?
So the thrower obviously is, Laura was mentioning, is kind of a handler position, and they're really great at throwing. They've got lots of touch on their throws, are nice and easy to catch. We also have a receiver, so that's Jessica in the white running right now, and she's going to be really great at running down the frisbee. There, she's caught it there, catching the frisbee obviously, so sprinters kind of mentality. And then we also have defenders, so right now that's Katie, who's running number 4 in the dark, and she's trying to defend the frisbee, so she's trying to get a D is what we call it, and get the possession back for her team.
So you don't have to be great at everything. We already know that I lack a little bit of ability for the actual throwing, so we're thinking maybe I might be a good catcher.
Yeah.
Do I go long? Is this
Go for a run.
For more details on how you can get involved in Ultimate, check out their website. By the way, registration ends on the 17th. Let's try the throw again. Hey, you guys are great instructors. See, beginners, be welcome. Yeah, and you know what? A great sport that you can do all year round here in Vancouver. We are again getting our lessons in Ultimate. We're going to do a little 2-on-2 and a little bit more about the game. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Where we are playing a little Ultimate and getting kind of a little bit of the lay of the field, I would have to say. Rena, for anyone that hasn't really seen Ultimate, tell us a little bit about the game.
So right now we have a 2-on-2 game going on right now. So we've got the white versus the dark, and we have, so Jessica's right now has a frisbee. She's going to be throwing it to the other side, and they're going to start on offense. And they're going to try to work it up the field and score in those 4 orange cones at the end. So nice skill set of throws, the variety of cuts, variety of changing direction.
What about plays? How much prep do you do ahead of time when you're getting ready for a match or a game?
Yeah, so most teams actually have a couple offensive plays that they'll run, kind of like in football. We actually have 6 plays that we'll run regularly on our team. We also have some zone defensive, so defensive plays as well that we like to run. So yeah, the plays are a huge part of our sport and giving us an advantage over the other team.
And Laura, why Ultimate? Why is this such a great game?
It's such a great social sport, so you get to meet people from all different areas of the city. You get to hang out with your friends, super social. People love to come to Ultimate not only to stay fit, but to see their friends. There's also a great spirit of the game, so like there's a great respect among players. People are really respectful, and it is competitive, yet respectful.
And competitive, obviously, at your level. I mean, having been in the Worlds in Italy, I mean, that's a totally different level. If someone just is wanting to get into it for the first time, there's all different levels. How can they get involved?
Yeah, so the VUL, the Vancouver Ultimate League, especially in the next couple weeks, there's going to be a few free clinics, and there's all different sorts of levels, so beginners can join teams that are recreational and fun, so there's room for everyone to play.
Room for everyone to play, including maybe me. For more details, you can, of course, check out their website, but again, I don't know the plays, but I'm going to just try to catch it. I did the catch and maybe the throw. Hey, you taught me a lot. Have a great day, everybody.